Hey all, into turn 3. So this is turns 1 through 3 AAR. The Germans are up to Minsk and up to here, and then kind of back here. So they had a nice thing. They had covered all the supply. These guys were all out of supply, and they lost 24 steps and 2 units. But then in my last move, I realized, oh, I opened it up. So now there's an opening. So now the Russians can get supply. So here's what has to happen. The Guderian, I'm going to flip the Guderian thing immediately as the German. It depends what the first thing is flipped. If it's if it's Second Army, then I won't need to do this. But if it's anything else, I need it. OKH might make it happen. Yeah, OKH might be okay, actually. So OKH, Second Army, I'm good. Possibly no, it has to be Second Army or Guderian. Or OKH. So that because basically I need to fill this gap up. So it's going to cause me to push some guys. I think I'm going to get these, it's a 3rd Panzer Grenadier. I'm going to get them to fill the gap. These, then 2nd Panzer Army is going to come over here and start to fill in a gap, kind of a second line to cut off supply. And then I'm going to move that back because here's what I need to do. When that supply chit comes up, all these Germans are going to lose a step. Supply is killer in this game. Like, you just lose a step. If you're out of supply, you lose a step. I haven't lost any steps on these units up here. I will, if I don't get rid of this guy. If I can get rid of this guy, they can get train supply and they'll be good. Even this guy would be okay. But I have to get that. So really what I need to happen, the order I want to happen, is if OKH comes up, these guys are going to go over here. Yeah, okay, that's right. I can't use OKH for these because I need OKH to come in here because they have no command. They come in, they attack this guy. I just got to get them off those tracks. So I got to surround them. And moving him here, it'll all be good. It'll all work. They'll all attack at half, but it'll work. So I need OKH to happen. And then, Guderian, OKH, and then supply can come up. Because then everyone will be fine. These guys will all flip, and then I can just go about the turn. But I am going to struggle here because, so on turn 4, the Germans do get 8. Oh, okay, they get bucked up. They get the 2nd Army. Well, that's interesting. So I got to figure out what that is. And they get, both sides get reinforcements, which means coming in here, and I'll have to figure out how that works. So that's good and bad. As a Soviet, I think what I'm going to do is I've just decided to leave these guys because they all had good spots. They're slowing down all these guys. So that's working. I think as the Russians, like these guys I have them coming up, I'm going to have them come up here and try to attack this weak side. And basically, to me, just try to cut off these units because of this attrition rules. As of right now, the Germans have 44 victory points. They need 60, and that takes into account the 3 units that are going to come off at the end of turn 6. I need 60 at the end of turn 6 to end the game on turn 6, and this is going into turn 4. So they really have to make this happen, and they need to get some more. They need to eliminate some more mechanized units and not lose any of themselves. So that's that. Okay, it's turn 1 through 3. I'm really having a great time. I mean, the cool thing about this is because of the chit pull, it'll change every time. Jeff from Hex to Hex was just telling me that one thing he did is you choose which command counters you want in. So like the Soviets, I didn't put those guys in command. I mean, I didn't put their command chits in there because I didn't want to waste them because I wanted to get these guys moving up because I wasn't going to do anything with those. But he said one thing you can do, especially when you're playing solo, not when you're playing with somebody else, but when you're playing solo, is just take, the Soviets get 7, just pull them randomly. Maybe definitely put the reserve in there, but then, do the rest randomly. In some ways, for the Russian, that works because there's just a variety of things, and it would kind of reflect like, what the heck? Why did they activate this guy? And then you do something with him. I don't know. I've done like 4 2-to-1 attacks, and they've both, 3 of them I think have rolled 1s and 1 a 2, or maybe 2 1s and 2 2s. Everything else I've been rolling pretty high, except for those. It's really odd. So it's a very attacker-friendly CRT. All right, that's that. We'll talk to you later.